to the stage, husband of the DC Improv, is on Fox News, the very funny Joe Buccino.
Hey, how we doing? Good, yeah. I am on Fox News. Don't worry too much about it. Sometimes that turns the room here in New York City. That's good. I am on Fox News. Don't worry. I didn't vote for him, unless you people did. Then I did too. I voted exactly the way everybody in this room voted. That's how I did it. If you didn't vote, I didn't vote either. So we're good there. I am on Fox News. I have a 20-year-old daughter who hates that I'm on Fox News. My daughter is, she's a junior at Yale, my daughter. A couple people are impressed there. 2 people. Okay, thank you. Oh, just the one you pointed to him? Okay, good. You're not impressed, he is? Okay. All right. This is like DMV energy in here. I love this. This is like white people church energy. All right. You pointed to him? What's going on? You doing your own comedy show right in front of me? Good, that's good. What are those you got? Chicken fingers? What do you got? Okay, I'm gonna leave you two alone. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. That's all right. My daughter's a junior at Yale. She thinks she's better than me. The other day, my daughter's like, Dad, I did something you could never do. I got into Yale. I said, I did something you could never do. I paid for Yale. Much harder to do. Much harder to do. My daughter's studying environmental biology. I have a monster tuition I gotta pay. She wants me to pay even more. Yeah, she's got her entire life planned out. She graduates next year, and she's gonna go to BU for her master's degree. Then she's gonna go to Harvard for her PhD. And then she's gonna go to Venezuela to build farms for underprivileged people. Yeah, that was not my response. Yeah. I said, I'll be honest, I feel like we could have gotten to that last step with a community college. Or no college, honestly. Just taking all that money and bought Venezuela, I think. This side of the room is like slow to the jokes, which is good. This side of the room is good. If we could synchronize it, we'd be in business. That's good. That's good. That's cool. I told my daughter that last year, I'm starting a career in stand-up comedy at age 50. She said, Dad, that's the dumbest thing you've ever done. I said, oh, you didn't know me in the 1990s. This is not even close to the dumbest thing I've ever done. In the 1990s, I was in an all-white rap group called 7 Days a Weed. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Same guy. Yeah. We were terrible, honestly. We were terrible. Still better than Drake, but we were not. We were not good. Yeah. My daughter called this the saddest midlife crisis ever. Okay, that's right. You agree with her? That's good. Okay. I don't know, she may have a point. Here's how my comedy career is going, last month I drove from DC to Western Pennsylvania to do 20 minutes in a Cracker Barrel. Yeah. I didn't know this, Western Pennsylvania, they pay you in fentanyl, so we're gonna party after this. It's good. That's cool. I married 22 years now. It's a long time. I'm glad I'm married. It would be tough to be on the dating apps at my age. I feel like at a certain point, you gotta make a trade-off on the dating apps. My wife has a friend named Jenny, who's our age, on the dating apps. She met a guy on there. On his profile, he lists that he's a 2-time widower. Yeah. I'm not a single woman on a dating app, but if I was, and I see that you're a 2-time widower, I'm going to have some follow-up questions here. My wife goes, maybe he's just unlucky. I said, I don't know. One dead wife at age 50 is unlucky. 2 2 dead wives, and Ice-T should be looking into this. Ice-T's on a TV show where he investigates crime. Okay, I'm just going to talk to this side of the room here. Nothing doing at this table. That's good. That's good. This last year I retired from the Army after 30 years, and nobody cares. Now, if I have to ask, it's just sad. I did retire from the Army. I didn't do anything cool in the Army. I didn't kill anybody or anything. I was a 42 Bravo, which basically means I was an HR manager with a rifle. That's what I did. Yeah. If ISIS attacked, the best I could do is lose all their paperwork. I would have cut their benefits. It's weird when you first become a veteran. I wasn't familiar with this. I wasn't used to this. When you go into the system, you start doing everything through the Veterans Affairs. Any veterans in here? Just me. You. All right, excellent. Let's hear it for this guy. Okay, you can give me a thumbs up. You can have some reaction. I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't familiar with this. Whenever you call the VA, they have to ask you if you're planning on killing yourself. And for some reason, they're very upbeat about the whole thing. Yeah. You call over there and they're like, "Thank you for calling the VA. Are you planning on killing yourself?" I'm like, "Look, I just need the pharmacy, okay? But maybe next time." They transfer you over, and it's like, "VA pharmacy, you're planning on killing yourself." Okay, now this is starting to sound like a recommendation. So I'm trying to do this with my retirement, but, my daughter's a hypocrite, She doesn't like that I'm on Fox News, but she needs that Fox News money. Again, this side of the room, man, I tell you, slow on the uptake. But she doesn't like that I do this because I talk shit about Fox News and I put these clips up on Instagram. And she thinks I'm gonna get fired. She's like, "Dad, what are you gonna do if you get fired?" I said, "What are you gonna do if I get fired?" I have a military retirement. I'm not gonna do shit. I'm gonna do this. She's not gonna like it, but I'm gonna do this. Yeah. It's tough when you go through the VA. They don't give you any care. They don't have time to give you any care or any treatment. They just throw medicine at you. I've got a full pharmacy at my house. I don't know which is which. The other night I mistook my Viagra for my insomnia medicine. Then I called the VA. They said, "Well, now you cannot take the insomnia medicine because they do not mix." Yeah. My wife was asleep. I'll tell you, it's very depressing to be wide awake at 3 in the morning with an erection and not being able to do anything about either of those two conditions. I didn't know what to do. I start watching old movies, and I'm bored watching old movies. My wife wakes up at 4 in the morning. She's like, "Why are you hard from watching Schindler's List?" All right. Now you see why the VA keeps asking me if I'm going to kill myself. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Joe Buccino! Keep it going for Joe!